Thank you very much, Professor Dershowitz, for joining us.
Thank you.
Do you think Israel was mistaken by denying the entry of Professor Chomsky yesterday?
Oh, absolutely. I hope they won't deny his entry. I hope they let him go and speak at Berzit University and make a fool of himself, which is what he always does. His arguments are nonsense, and the best answer to Chomsky is the marketplace of ideas. They should let him speak, and they should let him be his own worst enemy. The interesting thing is, would Berzit University stop me from going there to debate him? If they're so confident of the correctness of his views, why don't they invite me to come to Berzit University and debate him? Let's see if they would stop me from coming there, whether they would afford me the protection I would need to come and speak on the opposite side of Chomsky. What we need is an open marketplace.
By doing what Israel did yesterday, do you think we are not tolerant to criticism?
First of all, we have the world, and particularly Israel, has nothing to be afraid of from Noam Chomsky's ideas. The world will not accept Noam Chomsky's ideas, and the fact that some students at Berzit University might, they're already accepting his points of view. So we're not talking about preventing the suicide of a nation. We're talking about simply allowing somebody with absurd views to express them. Israel's strong enough to survive Noam Chomsky. The world is strong enough to survive Noam Chomsky. And Israel is perceived as weak when it stops him at the border and says, we're afraid of you. You shouldn't be afraid of Noam Chomsky.
You know, it is exceptional that you, the greatest speaker and supporter of Israel in the United States of America, is criticizing Israel. Why? Do you think from now on it'll be much more difficult for you to explain Israel's policy?
No, the reason I think I'm effective as a defender of Israel is because I'm constantly critical of Israel's policies. I'm critical of when it keeps out anybody and prevents anybody from speaking. I was critical of the settlement since 1973. I've never withheld my criticism of Israel. But my criticism of Israel is always comparative, constructive, and contextual. And I'm going to continue to criticize Israeli actions when I think Israel has done wrong, and to support Israel's actions when I think Israel has done right. I'm an independent person, and I express my own personal points of view.
So what is your final conclusion from this event?
It's foolish to try to keep him out. Nobody would have even known that Chomsky was in Israel or the West Bank if the Israelis hadn't made a fuss of it. Now it's a big story, and he's won the day. If he had been allowed to speak, Israel would have won the day, and he would have lost.
Professor Alan Dershowitz, I thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.